Okay guys, so in front of us we have an endgame to solve, and to me it seems pretty exciting, so let's do that. I recently created a chess course and for now it's completely free, so click the link in the description if you want to check it out. Yeah, first thing I see, I think I just need to block the pawn. Okay, neither of that. What about doing something like this? Actually, this also makes sense, to give extra protection to this pawn. Okay, that's it. I don't think taking is very smart. Just that would just bring his rook closer. I mean his pawn closer. I would love to bring my king closer. That's for sure. What else can I do here? Blockade the pawn, does that make any sense? You can just go for this, try to... So this pawn is blockaded. Maybe I want my rook activated, but it's not easy. I mean, I can do this. Oh, maybe that makes sense. Oh no. Okay. Bring my king closer? No. What can it be? I don't think I exchange here. No block. Oh, I block actually. Okay. He's threatening to take and then take. So what do you do here? I protect my rook. Yes. So this seems a little bit awkward. Do I really need to put my both rooks here? I guess I need to do it. Okay, now king up. King up again. And now I can go for something like this. I think that makes sense to activate my rook this way. Okay, what do we have here? Maybe try for this, or go for this pawn. That's a good question. I think he's gonna go for this. And if I protect it, I think it makes more sense to go after this pawn. But also makes sense to go and try to push this, since I have 4 on 3. Okay. For some reason it's better to go this way. I just continue. What now? Maybe check. Wait, I cannot give check. Maybe just try to fix this pawn. Okay, he's gonna attack this one. Maybe I don't care about that one. But I don't see a great way to protect it, even if I care about that pawn. So this is a bit confusing now. What to do? If I go for this, I'm gonna lose pawn. How to make progress in this position? I can move the bishop. I don't move this pawn. I cannot move this pawn. I don't think I moved these pawns. So the only thing was left is rook, but where can rook actually go? I mean, I don't go with the king back, do I? That doesn't make sense. I don't push this, or maybe I do. And then I connect. But if I push this, how am I protecting the pawn after this? Yeah, I wanted to do this. Yeah, I guess I don't care about this pawn. When rook moves, I'm just gonna push this pawn, but until that, what do I do? This cannot be moved, right? I'm actually lost. Oh wait, I actually can do this and then win this pawn. Wow. I just realized. But then he attacks this. Bishop a5. Oh, this is some amazing things. Okay, let's go from the beginning. So bishop d2. We are a pawn up. We do have double pawns on the g file. So yeah, black wants to create counterplay against b2, and bishop d2 is perfect to protect those pawns, protect b2 pawn from c3 square. Okay, rook c2. So no comment on these moves. Okay. Rook h4. Trying to activate the rook and also undouble pawns. Takes. And now these moves are made without comments. Just activating the king. a4. Obviously, white is playing for the passed pawn on the b file. He wants to push long term the b pawn. And then he wants to transfer his king on g5 or f6 and try to push g4. So to have two passed pawns on both sides of the board. Rook c1. It says black should have played takes, bishop d7. So opposite colored bishop ending, and this would make difficult for white to move his pawns. If white plays a5, then black is gonna park his bishop on the b5 and protect his pawns and also stop white's pawns. And black king can go to the kingside and then protect that part of the board. If white tries b4, king b4, king b6, check. He can try this. b3, bishop c8. And this seems to be leading to a draw. So after rook c1, g4, takes, and if bishop e4, then rook f2, and the pawn is falling. So after bishop takes g4, we take the pawn, rook h1, check, pushing the king back. If king c8, bishop rook d4, this would transpose to the game. Okay, check, just pushing the king back. Okay. Bishop e1. And now this leads. Why did he have to do this? I guess, yeah, this move is just spinning, or this move is just spinning. So that's why bishop e6 is maybe better. But this just walks into the pin. And now it's difficult. g5 protecting the rook, but bishop e1. Then we win the pawn here. Trying to get another. If this move. And white wins here. I mean, he's gonna win this pawn, and then it's gonna be 2 versus 0. That's gonna be easy. But after king e7, b4, just pushing these pawns, b5, and just pushing. Check, winning another pawn, and this is game over. Why is this a game over? Because yeah, it's gonna take some precision, but it's gonna be for example, if he pushes b4, what would I play here? Yeah, our king is too close. Before I push, he plays rook to c8. I go king b7, he moves the king along, or rook along the 8th rank. I promoted the queen. He takes, I take, he goes king to d4. I play king a7. He pushes b3. I go king a6. He goes king c3. I go king a5. He pushes b2. I go rook b7. Yeah, in that variation it seems like he's winning. So let me check that actually. So if he pushes a7, and yeah, rook d7 is the only way to win, to cut off the king. Yeah, I would draw this like, draw it like this, and I saw it's in my calculation that it's wrong. So what is even better way to, okay, a7, and yeah, rook it's key to cut off the king. So when he pushes the pawn too much, then I just attack it and king is cut off. Rook d7, and then I just, yeah, rook d3 is interesting. Rook d3, and just attack the pawn. Simple. And if he tries to just check me forever, what happens? I hide it there. But he has to come back, that is the problem. Yeah. Okay. That was a little bit difficult. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next video.